Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to talk about a topic that touches the heart of human relationships. Why men are deeply attracted to women who make them feel certain emotions in any relationship. Emotions play a critical role in forging bonds. And this is no different for men. It's not just about looks or surface level interactions, but the deeper emotional connection that makes the heart grow fonder. Let's explore the powerful feelings that men are drawn to and why these feelings are so vital in a healthy and lasting relationship. Appreciation and respect are two of the most powerful emotional currencies in any relationship. For men, these qualities go far beyond simple gestures or compliments. They form the foundation of emotional connection and personal validation. When a man feels appreciated, he is more likely to feel motivated, confident, and valued in his relationship. Similarly, respect ensures that he feels acknowledged for who he is, not just for his actions, but for his character and individuality. These two elements combined make men feel like partners rather than mere participants in the relationship. One key aspect of appreciation is acknowledging the efforts a man puts into the relationship. Whether it's the small daily actions, like being attentive and supportive, or the big gestures, such as providing for the family or pursuing his goals, men love to feel that their efforts do not go unnoticed. A simple thank you or a thoughtful expression of gratitude can reinforce the idea that he is making a difference. The feeling of being valued for his contributions instills a sense of pride and deepens his emotional investment in the relationship. Respect, on the other hand, means recognizing a man's autonomy and treating him as an equal partner. Respecting his boundaries, thoughts, and decisions fosters an environment of mutual understanding. It goes beyond just agreeing with him. It's about validating his perspective, even if there are disagreements. When a woman respects a man's individuality and choices, it creates a space where both parties can be their authentic selves without fear of judgment or ridicule. This feeling of freedom and acceptance is incredibly attractive to men. Moreover, when a woman respects a man, it builds trust. Trust and respect are inextricably linked, as both rely on a sense of safety and reliability in the relationship. If a man feels respected, he is more likely to be open, honest, and vulnerable. He can trust that his thoughts and feelings will be treated with care and consideration, leading to a deeper emotional bond. The more trust is nurtured through respect, the stronger the relationship becomes, forming an unshakable foundation. Respect also shows up in the way a woman speaks to a man. It's not only about how she communicates, but how she listens and responds. A woman who listens to a man without judgment, interrupts less, and makes him feel heard creates a sense of validation. Respectful communication also involves refraining from belittling comments, criticisms, or dismissive attitudes, which can erode a man's self-esteem over time. When a woman speaks to a man with kindness, even in moments of disagreement, it helps maintain a respectful and emotionally safe atmosphere. Appreciation and respect are crucial in the way a woman handles her man's flaws or mistakes. Nobody is perfect, and men often fear that they will be judged or rejected for their imperfections. When a woman shows understanding and patience instead of criticism or condemnation, it reinforces the idea that her love is unconditional. This creates a powerful emotional connection, as a man can feel comfortable growing and learning within the relationship without the constant fear of disappointing or losing his partner. Additionally, men are more likely to reciprocate appreciation and respect when they feel that it's genuine. A woman who demonstrates consistent respect through her actions and words will inspire similar behaviors from her partner. Respect is not a one-way street, it nurtures a reciprocal dynamic where both partners show care for each other's feelings, desires, and needs. This creates a harmonious balance where both individuals feel equally valued and loved. Finally, the impact of appreciation and respect extends beyond the confines of the romantic relationship. Men who feel appreciated, respected, are more likely to be respectful and appreciative of others, creating positive cycles of respect and understanding in all areas of their lives. Whether it's in their friendships, professional relationships, or even their social interactions, men who are treated with respect are more inclined to extend that same level of respect to those around them. In this way, a woman's appreciation and respect not only enhance her relationship, but also contribute to the man's broader sense of self-worth and confidence. Trust and security are the cornerstones of any strong, lasting relationship. For men, feeling secure in the emotional environment of a relationship is essential for deepening their connection. Trust is not merely about believing that your partner won't betray you. It's about knowing that your partner will be there for you, no matter the circumstances. When men experience this level of emotional security, they are more likely to open up, share their vulnerabilities, and invest emotionally in the relationship. One of the most important aspects of trust is consistency. A man needs to know that his partner will act in predictable and reliable ways. If a woman's words and actions align over time, it fosters a deep sense of trust that makes a man feel secure. This consistency allows him to feel that he can depend on her, whether it's for emotional support, sharing life goals, or just dealing with the ups and downs of everyday life. Without this consistency, doubts may begin to creep in, eroding the emotional foundation of the relationship. Security is also linked to feeling safe in expressing one's true self. For men, the ability to be vulnerable without fear of judgment or rejection is a powerful source of emotional security. When a woman creates a safe space for her partner to express his thoughts, feelings, and concerns openly, it builds trust. A man can feel comfortable sharing his innermost thoughts, knowing that he won't be belittled or dismissed. This type of emotional safety allows for a deeper, more meaningful connection as it fosters openness and communication. The act of keeping promises is another vital factor in establishing trust and security. A man will feel secure when his partner follows through on commitments, no matter how small they might be. Consistently keeping promises, whether it's making time for important events, fulfilling daily responsibilities, or simply being there when needed, strengthens the bond between partners. When a woman shows reliability and accountability, it reassures a man that he is in a stable relationship built on trust, where he can rely on her just as she can rely on him. Moreover, emotional security comes from knowing that your partner is emotionally available. For men, it's not just about physical presence, but also being there emotionally during times of need. A woman who is emotionally supportive, who listens attentively and empathizes with her partner's struggles, provides a sense of security that allows the relationship to thrive. Knowing that she will offer comfort, understanding, and encouragement in difficult times makes a man feel that he is not alone in the relationship, thus deepening his emotional attachment. Another crucial element of trust and security in a relationship is respecting boundaries. Every individual has their own comfort zones, and when those boundaries are respected, it fosters trust. A man needs to feel that his emotional and personal boundaries are honored. When a woman understands and respects these limits, it shows that she values his emotional well-being and the health of the relationship. This mutual respect for each other's space and boundaries leads to a stronger, more secure connection. Lastly, trust and security in a relationship are maintained when there is a shared commitment to growth. A man will feel secure knowing that his partner is invested in the future of the relationship and is committed to working through challenges together. Whether it's navigating conflicts, dealing with life changes, or simply growing as individuals and as a couple, Trust deepens when both partners are aligned in their commitment to building a stronger bond. This shared vision for the future provides both partners with the emotional security they need to invest wholeheartedly in the relationship. Personal growth is one of the most important aspects of a fulfilling and evolving life. For men, finding a partner who not only understands but actively admires their efforts towards self-improvement is incredibly motivating. A woman who shows genuine support for a man's ambitions, dreams, and journey of personal growth can make a profound impact on his confidence and emotional well-being. When a woman celebrates a man's successes and encourages his development, she becomes an integral part of his motivation to strive for greatness. Admiration in a relationship is not just about praising the end results of a man's efforts, but about appreciating his dedication, hard work, and the process of growth itself. Men are drawn to women who recognize their potential, even when they are in the midst of struggle or uncertainty. This admiration can come in the form of simple affirmations, such as recognizing the effort a man puts into his career or personal goals. When a woman sees the value in his ambitions, it reinforces his self-belief and strengthens his drive to pursue his goals with even greater passion. Moreover, men appreciate women who support their growth by encouraging them during difficult times. Growth isn't always linear, and there are moments when a man may feel discouraged or unsure of his path. In these moments, a supportive partner can make all the difference. A woman who listens to his frustrations, offers guidance when needed, and believes in him even when he doubts himself creates an emotional environment where growth can flourish. Her support acts as a stabilizing force, allowing him to bounce back from setbacks with renewed determination. Support also means providing space for a man to grow at his own pace. Sometimes personal growth requires time for introspection, experimentation, or even failure. A woman who respects his individual process and doesn't rush him into particular outcomes creates a safe environment where he feels comfortable taking risks and evolving. When a man is allowed to explore his potential without the pressure of expectations, he is more likely to thrive in his growth journey, knowing that his partner will be there, regardless of the outcome. Admiration and support can also extend to a man's personal development beyond just his career or achievements. A woman who acknowledges his emotional growth, intelligence, or spiritual development enhances the depth of their relationship. Men are more than their professional successes, they are also evolving emotionally and intellectually. A woman who takes the time to appreciate these aspects of him not only nurtures his growth, but also deepens the emotional connection between them. Her admiration makes him feel valued for the entirety of who he is, not just the roles he plays. In addition to admiration, men are drawn to women who actively engage with and invest in their growth. A partner who asks thoughtful questions about a man's goals, offers constructive feedback, or even participates in activities that align with his development creates a sense of teamwork and partnership. This shared involvement in personal growth shows a commitment to building a stronger relationship while fostering mutual development. It becomes a shared journey of growth that strengthens the bond between them. Finally, a woman's support for a man's personal growth is an expression of her belief in his potential. When a woman believes in a man's dreams and aspirations, it fosters a sense of loyalty and trust. Men are drawn to women who see them as capable of achieving greatness and who stand by them through every stage of their growth. This belief doesn't just boost a man's confidence, it motivates him to continue striving and evolving. Knowing that his partner genuinely wants him to succeed and is there every step of the way makes a man feel that he is not alone in his journey toward personal fulfillment. Emotional stability is one of the most compelling and desirable qualities in a partner. For men, finding a woman who is emotionally stable is not just reassuring but deeply attractive. In relationships, unpredictability can create stress and insecurity, but emotional stability provides a sense of calm, trust, and consistency. A woman who maintains her emotional balance through life's challenges fosters a secure environment where a relationship can grow and where both partners can thrive. Men are naturally drawn to women who manage their emotions in a grounded and mature way, as it creates a sense of peace and confidence in the relationship. One of the main reasons emotional stability is attractive to men is that it promotes healthy communication. A woman who can express her feelings clearly and calmly, without letting emotions dictate her responses, enables her partner to engage in open, rational conversations. In relationships, conflict is inevitable, but it is the way conflicts are handled that defines the strength of a bond. A woman with emotional stability can approach disagreements with a level head, fostering productive discussions and resolving issues without escalating into unnecessary drama or tension. This approach creates a safe space for honest communication, which is essential for building trust and respect. Emotional stability also allows a woman to be more empathetic and understanding, two qualities that are highly attractive to men. When a woman can regulate her emotions, she is better able to listen to her partner's feelings and perspectives without becoming overly reactive. This level of emotional intelligence enables her to provide comfort and support in times of need. Men appreciate when their partners can empathize with their struggles, offering a sense of solidarity and care. It creates a dynamic where both individuals can support each other without the emotional volatility that can undermine a relationship. Furthermore, emotional stability is an indicator of personal maturity, which is another key factor that draws men to women. A woman who can handle life's ups and downs with grace and composure demonstrates that she has the inner strength to deal with challenges effectively. Men are naturally attracted to women who exhibit resilience and self-control, as these qualities signal that she is equipped to handle not just the good times, but also the inevitable difficult moments that come in any long-term relationship. This type of emotional maturity fosters trust and confidence in the future of the relationship, making men feel secure in their connection with her. In a romantic relationship, emotional stability also contributes to a sense of consistency and reliability. Men appreciate women who can maintain a steady emotional demeanor, even during times of stress or uncertainty. When a woman's reactions are predictable and measured, it helps a man feel more at ease, knowing that he can count on her to be emotionally present, regardless of the situation. This consistency creates an environment where both partners can focus on nurturing the relationship, knowing that their emotional needs will be met in a calm and constructive manner. Moreover, emotional stability in a woman fosters a sense of emotional safety. Men are naturally more vulnerable in relationships than they may initially let on, and they seek partners who can provide a secure, emotionally safe space for them to express their true selves. When a woman is emotionally stable, it reassures her partner that he can share his innermost thoughts and feelings without fear of being judged, overreacted to, or dismissed. This emotional safety allows men to open up, create deeper connections, and ultimately feel more secure in the relationship. Lastly, a woman with emotional stability can bring a sense of balance to the relationship. Relationships often require navigating different life pressures, such as work stress, family obligations, and personal challenges. A woman who can maintain a stable emotional state in these situations becomes the grounding force for both herself and her partner. Her ability to stay composed and positive in difficult circumstances helps to reduce overall tension in the relationship, creating a more harmonious environment. Men are drawn to women who help balance the emotional dynamics of the relationship, as it leads to greater peace and stability over time. Physical affection and intimacy play a significant role in the emotional bonding between partners. For many men, the act of physical touch is a primary way to express affection, care, and emotional closeness. While emotional connection is often built through communication and shared experiences, physical affection serves as a tangible, comforting expression of that connection. Simple gestures like holding hands, hugging, kissing, or cuddling can make a man feel loved and valued in a way that words alone cannot convey. This form of affection provides a sense of security and reassurance that strengthens the emotional foundation of the relationship. Physical intimacy creates a unique bond that transcends verbal communication. The act of being physically close, whether through sexual intimacy or tender touches, allows partners to express feelings of love, passion, and desire in a way that is immediate and raw. For men, this physical closeness can trigger the release of oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, which helps to foster feelings of happiness and connection. It deepens the emotional attachment, making the relationship feel more fulfilling and complete. Physical intimacy, therefore, becomes a powerful way to solidify the emotional bond and create a deeper sense of partnership. For men, intimacy is not just about physical pleasure, but about the emotional connection that it fosters. The vulnerability shared during moments of intimacy creates a profound sense of trust between partners. When a woman shares intimate moments with her partner, it shows a level of trust and emotional openness that is highly valued. In return, men are drawn to women who are willing to be vulnerable and emotionally present during moments of physical intimacy. This mutual exchange of vulnerability and connection helps men feel closer to their partner and more emotionally secure within the relationship. Another important aspect of physical affection is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. Physical touch, such as a gentle caress or a comforting embrace, has been shown to reduce cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. When men experience physical affection from their partner, it provides an immediate sense of relief and comfort. The reassurance of a hug or a kiss from someone they care about can make them feel emotionally supported during tough times. This emotional stability, created through physical touch, strengthens the overall relationship, fostering a sense of safety and mutual care. The consistency of physical affection also plays a significant role in maintaining a strong emotional connection. Men are drawn to women who express affection regularly and naturally, not just during moments of emotional highs or physical attraction. Consistent physical affection, such as holding hands during walks, snuggling on the couch, or offering a quick kiss before heading out, helps maintain a constant emotional bond. These small, everyday gestures remind both partners that they are loved and valued, keeping the connection fresh and alive. Men find reassurance in the regularity of physical affection, as it signifies that their partner is consistently engaged and invested in the relationship. Physical affection also acts as a form of non-verbal communication. Sometimes words are inadequate to express the depth of one's feelings, but physical touch can communicate love, support, and empathy more powerfully than language ever could. For example, when a woman instinctively reaches out to comfort a man during a challenging moment, her physical touch conveys more empathy than words alone could. It says, "I'm here for you and I care," without the need for explanation. This ability to communicate emotions through touch creates a unique and powerful layer in the relationship, further solidifying the emotional connection. The role of physical intimacy in creating a strong emotional bond extends beyond just romantic or sexual interactions. Acts of affection such as a gentle touch on the arm, a soft kiss on the cheek, or a caring pat on the back can go a long way in strengthening emotional ties. These gestures are often simple yet meaningful, demonstrating that the emotional bond is not just about grand gestures, but also about day-to-day expressions of care. Men are drawn to women who can express affection in varied ways, as it shows a deep and multifaceted connection that enriches the relationship. Lastly, physical affection and intimacy create shared moments of joy and connection that enrich the overall relationship experience. The pleasure of holding hands, sharing a private kiss, or simply lying next to each other in quiet moments helps to foster a sense of companionship and closeness. These shared physical experiences become cherished memories, reinforcing the bond between partners. For men, the emotional connection cultivated through physical intimacy is not just about the present moment, it also becomes a foundation for future happiness and fulfillment in the relationship. Understanding and patience are two foundational qualities that nurture love and respect in a relationship. For many men, the ability to feel understood by their partner is a key part of feeling truly loved. When a woman makes an effort to comprehend not only what a man is saying, but also his underlying emotions and thoughts, it fosters a deep emotional bond. This understanding gives a man a sense of being seen for who he truly is, which is immensely validating. When a woman listens without judgment and seeks to understand his perspective, it shows him that his thoughts and feelings matter. And this validation builds trust and emotional security within the relationship. Patience is equally important as it provides the space for growth, healing, and personal development. Relationships are not always easy and no one is perfect. Men, like women, go through phases of emotional struggle, personal challenges, or moments of indecision. A woman who demonstrates patience during these times allows her partner the opportunity to grow and evolve without feeling rushed or criticized. Whether it's dealing with difficult emotions, a stressful period at work, or personal insecurities, patience creates an environment where a man can take the time he needs to process and improve without fear of judgment. This patient support creates a feeling of acceptance, which fosters love and respect. Understanding goes beyond simply listening. It involves actively trying to relate to the emotions and experiences that a man is going through. A woman who takes the time to truly understand her partner's needs, fears, and desires can offer the right support in the right moments. For example, when a man expresses frustration, understanding means acknowledging not just the situation, but his emotional reaction to it. A woman who empathizes with his feelings, even if she doesn't share the same viewpoint, demonstrates emotional maturity and a deep commitment to the relationship. This level of understanding shows that the woman values him as a whole person beyond surface-level interactions. Patience is also a form of trust, and it communicates that a woman believes in her partner's ability to work through difficulties and come out stronger. When a woman is patient with a man's process, whether it's personal growth, career challenges, or emotional healing, it signals trust in his resilience. She doesn't rush him to fix things, but instead offers her support, knowing that he is capable of overcoming obstacles in his own time. This patience fosters a sense of respect because it shows that the woman has confidence in his abilities, which in turn builds a man's self-esteem and reinforces the idea that he is worthy of love and respect. Moreover, patience and understanding contribute to a deeper sense of emotional intimacy. Relationships thrive on the ability to share feelings and experiences openly, but this requires emotional safety. A woman who is patient when her partner expresses vulnerability helps create this safety. By listening attentively and responding with compassion, she ensures that he feels comfortable sharing his innermost thoughts and concerns without fear of being dismissed. This level of emotional support fosters a sense of closeness and trust, which is essential for a long-lasting and respectful relationship. Men are drawn to women who can patiently hold space for their emotions, creating a dynamic of mutual care and respect. In moments of conflict or disagreement, understanding and patience become even more vital. No relationship is free from disagreements, and how these moments are handled can make all the difference. A woman who approaches conflicts with patience and a genuine desire to understand her partner's point of view can turn potential arguments into productive discussions. Instead of reacting impulsively or defensively, she chooses to listen and calmly express her own thoughts, which leads to more constructive communication. This approach not only resolves conflicts, but also strengthens the bond by showing that both partners are committed to working through challenges with respect and mutual understanding. Patience also teaches acceptance, which is a key ingredient in fostering respect. A woman who understands that her partner has his own pace of change, growth, and emotional expression shows respect for his individuality. Rather than forcing him to meet certain expectations on her timeline, she respects his journey and encourages him to be his true self. This acceptance creates a non-judgmental space in the relationship where both partners feel free to express themselves authentically. Men are deeply attracted to women who demonstrate this level of respect for their unique paths and embrace them for who they truly are, flaws and all. Finally, understanding and patience help both partners to develop empathy and strengthen their emotional resilience as a couple. As life presents challenges, a relationship grounded in patience and understanding can withstand difficulties without losing its foundation of love and respect. When a woman takes the time to understand her partner's feelings and is patient during difficult times, it builds a sense of emotional security for both individuals. This creates a lasting bond where both partners feel supported and valued, reinforcing the respect and love that sustain the relationship over time. Men appreciate a woman who demonstrates this consistent, unwavering support, knowing that it makes their emotional connection stronger and more enduring. Independence and confidence are incredibly attractive qualities in a woman. For many men, a woman who can stand on her own, pursue her own passions, and manage her own life brings a sense of respect and admiration. Independence signifies that a woman is self-sufficient, capable of taking care of her needs, and is not dependent on anyone for her happiness or well-being. This strength and autonomy make her a partner in the true sense, someone who complements rather than completes. Men are naturally drawn to women who are comfortable in their own skin, as this self-assurance creates a powerful dynamic of mutual respect. Confidence, which often stems from independence, amplifies a woman's attractiveness. When a woman knows her worth and carries herself with confidence, it signals to others that she is grounded and secure in who she is. Confidence is magnetic. It draws people in, especially in a romantic context. A woman who exudes confidence doesn't need validation from others to feel good about herself, and this self-assuredness naturally appeals to men. The ability to make decisions, take risks, and navigate challenges with a positive attitude shows a woman's inner strength, which is a quality that many men find irresistible. Furthermore, an independent woman brings a sense of balance to the relationship. Men value relationships in which both partners can grow and thrive individually while also coming together as a team. A woman who maintains her own interests, hobbies, and social life is not overly dependent on her partner for fulfillment. This gives both partners the freedom to grow, pursue their own goals, and explore their passions without feeling stifled or restrained. Men appreciate when their partners are not solely focused on them for emotional fulfillment, as it creates a healthy, well-rounded relationship dynamic based on mutual respect and understanding. Independence also indicates emotional maturity. A woman who is self-reliant and capable of handling life's ups and downs without needing constant reassurance or support from her partner signals emotional stability. This maturity is incredibly attractive because it suggests that she is ready for a partnership that is based on equality and respect. Men are drawn to women who are not only emotionally independent, but also able to support their partner in their own growth and aspirations. This type of maturity in a woman fosters a sense of security and trust in the relationship. Another aspect of independence is a woman's ability to make her own decisions. Men are often drawn to women who can confidently navigate life's challenges, whether it's in her career, her personal goals, or even day-to-day decisions. A woman who trusts her judgment and takes responsibility for her actions shows strength of character and a clear sense of direction. This independence doesn't mean she's inflexible or unwilling to listen, but rather that she has a firm grasp on what she wants out of life and is unafraid to pursue it. Men respect this quality because it demonstrates that she is not swayed by the opinions of others but remains true to herself. Confidence in a woman is also reflected in how she handles challenges and adversity. A confident woman does not shy away from difficult situations. Instead, she faces them head-on with a positive and resilient attitude. Men find this quality particularly attractive because it shows strength in the face of uncertainty. Whether it's navigating a tough career choice, managing personal obstacles, or handling conflict in the relationship, a confident woman's ability to persevere and remain calm and focus under pressure is a trait that many men admire. This resilience fosters a sense of respect and admiration in the relationship. Moreover, an independent and confident woman has a sense of self-respect that translates into how she expects to be treated. She knows her value and is not willing to settle for a relationship that doesn't align with her standards. Men are drawn to women who have clear boundaries and are not afraid to assert their needs and desires. This level of self-respect not only strengthens the relationship but also fosters a deep sense of equality and fairness between both partners. A confident woman doesn't seek validation from others, but instead sets standard for how she deserves to be treated, which naturally commands respect. Finally, independence and confidence in a woman create a dynamic of mutual admiration and respect in a relationship. When both partners bring their own strengths, passions, and independence to the table, the relationship becomes a partnership of equals. Men appreciate women who encourage them to pursue their own ambitions and support them in their growth, just as they do for their partner. This mutual respect creates a solid foundation for love, trust, and long-term happiness. A woman who embodies both independence and confidence inspires her partner to be the best version of himself, leading to a fulfilling and balanced relationship.